All right, friends, in studio with us, and the sponsor of today's show is one of my good friends, the ever audacious and beautiful, and you smell good today too, Mr. Brian Johnson of Valley Mortgage. Why do you smell so good today?
You know, I have a little cologne on this morning.
Ooh,
Thank you.
that's nice. What is that, soap?
Well, it could be Irish Spring, maybe.
It's very nice. Yeah, it sounds great. This has gotten off to an awkward start, and I'm okay with
It
that.
always does.
Happy New Year, BJ. You are with Valley Mortgage. Give everybody a little insight as to who you are and what you do.
Sure. We're a mortgage lender, mortgage banker in the Fargo area here. And so we serve all of Minnesota and North Dakota. So all we do is mortgage business, purchase, refinance, new construction loans. So we're here for your mortgage needs, first-time home buyer loans.
So anybody who's looking to buy or refinance or build or anything like that, you're the place to go to.
Correct. Yep. Give us a call. We'll look through your options and try to find the best options available for you.
But BJ, you also married up, and you have a couple great kids. So tell us about your family.
You know, I've got a great wife, and I've got 2 kids, 8 and 5.
Okay. And your kids are adorable. Or is that just what I see?
No, they are. They're great.
Do you think they're listening? Are they big fans of the show?
You know, I don't know. I'll have to ask them.
Huge fans, I'm sure.
Yeah,
a lot of 8 and 5-year-olds tuning into real estate radio.
They don't have Facebook accounts yet. So
okay.
They're a little too young for that.
Okay. Well, maybe when they're 9 and 6.
Sure. There you go. Next year, we'll work on it.
BJ, people are pulling their hair out right now because interest rates are up. How much are interest rates up, and what does that mean for us?
You know, the last probably 8 weeks, we've seen interest rates rise.
Since the election.
Yep. They've basically gone up probably 0.75% on average.
And so is the world collapsing if interest rates go up?
No, I think we're still at a very good level. Historically speaking, rates are still very, very low. If you look at it actually from about a year ago, a little over a year ago, interest rates are at about the same point, maybe a little bit higher now that we've had a little uptick lately. But
gosh, we lose perspective so quickly because interest rates, last I saw, and they change every day, but last I saw were about at 4 1/8%.
Correct.
But I also saw 6 months ago interest rates were at 3.25%.
Right. Yep.
I want the 3.25, BJ. How can I get the 3.25%?
Well, let's go back 6 months.
Okay.
And then you figure out how to move time, and we'll do that. But
just to save a few bucks, I'm on it.
Exactly. You know, interest rates, they make a big deal, but like I said before, they're historically low. If we stay at the 4 to 4.5% here for the year here, I think that's probably where the market's going to be.
Actually, a higher interest rate means a healthier economy, doesn't it?
It really does, yeah. It's definitely signs of a growing economy, strong economy. So you've got jobs that are going to be strong. Consumer confidence this last week came out and was very, very strong, strongest in 15 years. So
I've been blown away by this. Seeing the election, I thought that we would see a plummet in the stock market. Yeah. I thought that we would see interest rates drop into the 1s and 2s because people would feel unstable, and they're not. Why is consumer confidence so high?
I think there's a lot of promise or hope that there's going to be some true growth now, that we're going to see some different areas and industries continuing to grow or starting to grow maybe that hadn't before in the last probably 15 years.
Oh, we got a wall to build, right?
Well, we're not paying for that, though.
Yeah, thank goodness. Right? Yeah. So dumb. So anyways, Brian Johnson, I am excited to see what happens in the year. And I actually think that these are great things for our economy that are happening right now.
I agree. Yeah.
So are you predicting, because in the show today, we're talking about what happened in 2016, but what's going to happen in 2017. Are we looking, in all sincerity, are we looking at a more prosperous 2017, do you think?
I think in the country as a whole, I do. I think the economy is going to grow. I think you're going to see more growth, more job growth.
Awesome.
And that will help spur the economy, local economy for us, that's for sure.
But we've been, I always talk about it like this. If you're in Phoenix, Arizona, or if you're in Tampa, Florida, you ride a roller coaster. High highs and low lows. And the Red River Valley is like the boring train around the amusement park, right? There's no big, scary turns and shifts, right?
Yep. We definitely have lower valleys and lower peaks. So that's good for the area. We don't see the giant roller coaster like they do everywhere else.
Hallelujah. Yeah. This is a great place to live. Last and final tips, Brian. If somebody is looking at 2017, interest rates have gone up. Is now a time to refi?
It could be, yes. I mean, if you've got significant equity, values have continued to increase, so people have a lot of equity than they have in the past. So if you've got to consolidate some things, take some of those higher interest loans and get them into more of a 4% range, that can be a good thing.
Yeah, consolidation is huge, and I think that's the key here. If you are someone who has owned a home for a while, or you have some great equity in your house, and then you have maybe a car payment or some credit cards that are at a pretty gross interest rate, right?
Right.
It makes sense to pull all that together if you're going to be in your house for a while, doesn't it?
Correct. Yep.
Or if you're looking to buy or sell, maybe now is the time. And these interest rates are still great. That's what people need to hear right now, is that a 4% or even a 5% interest rate is great in comparison to the national average over the course of time. What is that average, Brian?
The national average?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's
like
higher.
6 or 7%.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I think it's 7 to 8% actually.
Gross.
Yeah.
And there are people who tell me all the time, I remember in the 80s when I had a 15% or 16% interest rate on your house.
And sometimes those were adjustable rates at that rate.
What a wild time, but it looks like we have some stable times ahead, Brian Johnson. I think that's really great.
I agree.
So if somebody wants to get in touch with you, how can they do so?
Sure. Call my office at 701-461-8450 or visit us online at valleymortgageinc.com.
Brian Johnson, Mr. BJ, it is always good to have you on Real Estate Radio. Thanks for being today's sponsor and for helping all our clients. In the meantime, folks, head to livefargomoorhead.com, even if you want to connect with Valley Mortgage. This is Real Estate Radio with Erik Hatch.